Hey there, today we're going to be looking at removing a TCM from a 2010 Mazda 3i Touring. So I've already gone ahead and removed the battery from the storage compartment. If you need to do that, it should be pretty straightforward. Mine's a little bit different, so I went ahead and did that already. So let's go ahead and get started removing here. So looking at the battery compartment here, there's going to be 3 screws that, well actually not screws, bolts that we're going to need to get taken out. So you can see one is down here in this little circle pit. One is going to be over here up against this side, and then the last one is going to be in this corner. I found you can use a 10 socket and that fits perfectly. You might also want some like a long socket wrench so that you can actually get it all the way in there to turn it. It might be a little bit stuck for you, but let me go ahead and get those out. Okay, now that I've got these 3 out, we're going to go ahead and pop this off. There's a little latch right here, so we can go ahead and take this off. Let me see here. Perfect, we'll put that to the side. I'm going to go ahead and grab a screwdriver quick. I found an easy way to do this. I'm going to go ahead, get a screwdriver in there, turn it a little bit as I'm pulling up on this white piece. There you go. I'm going to do that on both sides. There we go. So screwdriver in there, twisting a little bit. Now those both pulled up. Now these should come up pretty straightforward. I'm going to put these to the side now. So we've gotten the 3 screws out. The last one's in the corner down there. And then we've gotten these taken off. What you can do, this part actually should come off just fine. Now you're gonna notice if you look down here, I've already taken them out. There are these little guys and they're all thrown out, so they plug in here. I got a screwdriver and pretty much just pushed it through. You just kind of like pinch it or kind of get one side at a time with a screwdriver and push it through. My car's a little different just because I've had it worked on a little bit, so some of these are missing, and also you won't have this big red wire that runs back to my speaker system. Basically, you push those through. Once you're able to do that, this part should come off. A little bit. Okay. From here, we're going to want to take this out. Now, there are cables. You'll see like this one stuck in, so like that. Also these 2 right here, get those out. Pretty much just get all the wires. Anything that's touching this bad boy does not need to be there. This one can go like that. I found an easy way you can take this out is actually from this way. If you wiggle it around a little bit, this part should get pretty close. You can move it, just kind of bend it, it's plastic. I'm not that worried about it. If you're watching this and you have a 2010, your car is probably in the same condition mine is. So this is now out. I'm gonna put this to the side. Cool, now let's take a look at what we got down here. So if you're looking here, your TCM is actually right there. You see that little ribby guy over there? It's got 3 screws on it, and actually I had already taken mine out a little bit ago, but this will be plugged in. It's the same as the other guy. It's got this latch here. Get a screwdriver in there, pop that white part out. This part should come out pretty easily, and then you're going to be sitting pretty. So TCM is there on top of the transmission, which is a big issue why it overheats so often. It's got 3 bolts we're going to want to get off, or screws I guess. This is one here. There's one on the opposite side down there, and then there's one right there. Now you might notice mine are a little bit broken because I took mine out and the bolt snapped, but that's okay because what we're actually going to do is get the when we replace it, we're actually going to want to put it up against these brake lines. one of the issues with the TCM is it overheats because it's on top of the transmission. So putting it back on there, it's probably just gonna have the same issue again. So we're gonna go ahead. First thing you're gonna wanna do, this part here actually just comes straight up. So wiggle it around a little bit and lift upwards. Because right now it's like kind of attached. And there you go, that's gonna expose that one. So I believe these also work with 10 sockets, so I got a little longer one here. And you're gonna need a longer one on this screw specifically because it's a really long. So mine was already loosened up before I started recording. I'm just gonna finish it up here, twist it. I did find that I needed like a long socket because it's kind of hard to get in there. So we're gonna take this off. Perfect. Okay, that one's gonna come off. So these two, I actually used a really short socket, and then I just kind of got my hands in there because it's actually pretty good left and right leverage, and it's the same one for this one over here. That one you kind of have to go in blind a little bit, but once you take that off, I already got those two bolts off. And let me just get this off. Cool. Once all of those come off, you should be able to pull the TCM. And that's basically it. Before this video, I actually had removed it and then I put it back on to see what that was going to be like. So I'm about to send mine in to get it repaired, and then we'll do another video once we get it sent back to us and replaced. But pretty much just do the opposite of what you did to get it off and you should be good to go. Alright, y'all take care. Good luck. Bye.